Hello everyone, my name is Evan Jacobs and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. We have a very good fight today, or a fight that should be pretty darn good, in Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter. And while I do sort of wonder how they're fighting for a vacant title based on the level of opposition that they've had, this sort of seems like a fight that was sort of made based on the fact that these guys are names and their names, and they have also had good fights and previously. But I'm saying recently in the what have you done for me world of boxing, these guys appear to be getting a title shot that I'm not sure how much is warranted, but it's going to be a good fight, I think. Danny Garcia is 30 years of age, and Shawn Porter is 30 years of age as well. Danny Garcia is he is 5'8". Shawn Porter is 5'7". They're both 147, 68 reach for Danny Garcia, 69 inch for Shawn Porter. 34 wins, 1 loss for Danny Garcia. 28 wins, 1 loss for 28 wins, 1 loss for Danny Garcia. 28 wins, 2 losses for Shawn Porter. 34 wins, 1 loss for Danny Garcia. So I am going right now. This is a 12-round fight. Hold on one sec. All right. I can just turn some air on. It's kind of hot out here in California. This is a 12-round fight, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system. No mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule wave. Let's get right to it. And once again, if you are interested, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is Boxing Time with Evan, and yeah, just basically check me out there. Boxing Time TV. If you're here, you're watching this. We're on YouTube, and I think this is going to be a good fight. I think Shawn Porter can win this fight if he fights high pace, fast pace, forces the action, forces Danny Garcia to fight at his pace. But I think Danny Garcia, if he can command the respect of Shawn Porter and kind of control it with his jab and boxing skills, and can keep Shawn Porter honest, I think that Danny Garcia can, win also. These guys are. I just want to make sure that they were both 30 years of age. I have that Danny Garcia hits a little bit harder than Shawn Porter. I mean, I'm maybe just going off of the Amir Khan fight and maybe some other fights, but Danny Garcia just strikes me as the kind of guy that he hits harder. Although the higher the level of opposition goes, the less knockouts he is going to have. We're about halfway through this first round. Porter trying to get him on the ropes, trying to maul him. Danny Garcia looking to pick his spots like he often does. I think he's kind of a slow starter. So I think if I'm Shawn Porter, I jump on him. I get, I do what Keith Thurman did. That ultimately, I think that's how Keith Thurman beat him. Thurman just took a lot of the early rounds and put Danny Garcia in a position where he was behind the 8 ball. And then when Garcia, kind of fighting in the style that he fights in, didn't really turn it up until it was too late. And going back to what I was saying earlier about, I don't know if it's really worth it. Shawn Porter's fight previous to this was in November of 2017, and that was a victory over Adrian Granados. Granados 18 wins, 18 wins, 6 losses. Not sure at all about his ranking, but I just don't know that a victory over him uh, over half a year ago, get you a title shot. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably am wrong. I don't know how these things work. I'm sure somebody will tell me if I am. Danny Garcia's last bout was in February of 2018 against Brandon Rios. Okay, I guess. And then his fight before that was in 2017 in whatchamacallit, in February. So in the opening of this fight, we have Shawn Porter sweeping the round on two of the judges' scorecards. One judge giving it to Danny Garcia. So Porter is currently up 30 to 28. I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to look at Shawn Porter's bout as I do this with Adrian Granados. That was actually yeah. So it was over half a year ago. It was about 7 months ago that 8 months ago nearly, that he had that fight with Adrian Granados. And, I think this is more of a fight of, the PBC is looking at it from probably a perspective of, hey, these are name fighters, and, we need to give people what they want to see. And so, yeah, I think it's maybe a case of that, as opposed to, maybe them really meriting a title shot. And then it's for it's for a vacant title, and it'll be interesting. Once again, my name is Evan Jacobs. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please turn on your notifications. Please share these links with your friends. We're just trying to fill this page with content. We have, after this fight, I plan to be doing the George Groves versus Callum Smith fight. And then after that, I am looking at Inoue Payano, and then Maurice Hooker versus Alex Sato, I believe. I don't know. I have lists, but other fights may come up. I'm just trying to get what I try to do is I try to get the big name fights out of the way, and then I try to sort of kind of put in other fights here as they come. And right now, I'm saying Shawn Porter's doing some good work in front of Danny Garcia. He's standing in front of him. He's hitting him. He's hitting him, not being hit. And but Danny Garcia does start slow. And if I'm Shawn Porter, I keep landing like that. It's going to get tougher and tougher. Although Danny Garcia is going to the body, that could slow down the offensive of Shawn Porter. And these two guys are just going for it. They're setting down on their shots, and Shawn Porter landing hard on Danny Garcia. We are nearly 2 rounds in, and I think Garcia is starting to warm up a bit. But one thing that I do wonder about, especially with Danny Garcia, is he so much momentum in his career, and he seems to be taking fights off, and I believe he's making good enough money now. I think he gets $2 million a fight. That's what I heard. So my feeling is, he may, it's like what Marvin Hagler said. It's tough to get up in the morning and train when you're sleeping in silk pajamas, and he doesn't want to lose. So he probably only fights when he's motivated, or when he just hasn't done it in a while. And where's Keith Thurman been? Keith Thurman hasn't fought in how long now? It just is confusing to me. What's the plan with these guys? So once again, 2 of the judges giving that round to Shawn Porter, 1 judge giving it to Danny Garcia. Shawn Porter up by 4 points as we head into the 3rd round. We got 10 more rounds to go. Danny Garcia comes out and makes a statement with that right hand. Remains to be seen. And then Keith Thurman, his last fight was over a year and about 5 months ago, and that was with Danny Garcia. And I'm trying to figure out what's happening with that. And Danny Garcia is trying to make this more of a fight. Doesn't like the fact that Shawn Porter's trying to make it a dog fight. and he's standing in front, and Shawn Porter wants to just keep landing the way that he's landing, and Danny Garcia wants to do the things that he's doing, and Danny Garcia trying to land a little bit, not trying to neutralize that offensive output by Shawn Porter, and Shawn Porter's landing on him with that right hand, trying to find now. What was I looking for? Oh, want to find out where Keith Thurman. And Danny Garcia kind of coming back a little bit. Shawn Porter now fighting back, but you got to give Danny Garcia credit. He does not want to lose. So basically, it's been various injuries that have kept Keith Thurman out. He had surgery to his right elbow after beating Danny Garcia. And he hurt his hand in training. Oh, and then Danny Garcia getting clipped right there by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter, hey, Garcia showing great forward momentum in this round. This has been a very entertaining third round. Both guys testing each other. I think Danny Garcia may be getting himself back into the fight a little bit. Question is, can he keep doing it? Going to the body of Shawn Porter, landing, the way that he wants to land. Remains to be seen if he can keep it up. All right, but you know what? I'm seeing that all wrong. All three judges giving it to Shawn Porter. And Shawn Porter is now up by 7 points. We're heading into the 4th round. Once again, my name is Evan Jacobs. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell your friends about this podcast on YouTube. Just share it. Let them know. Say hey. If you want to see simulated fights so you can compare to the real thing, this is the channel to do it. Like I said, I want to fill it with content. We have over 100 simulated fights. You can go in and check the archives. You have Danny Garcia. He landed 2 really good body shots against Shawn Porter. I think that's going to be Danny Garcia's bread and butter. He's going to hope to slow him down late and maybe stop him. Shawn Porter is just running the numbers right now, and winning these rounds and putting Danny Garcia in a position where he's behind the 8 ball, much like against Keith Thurman. I wonder how much Shawn Porter and his camp studied that fight. Once again, like I said, my name is Evan Jacobs. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please ring the bell and tell your friends and family. And and him landing on Danny Garcia. Just continues to land on him, and Garcia finding little ways to kind of get back in the fight. Right there, he landed 2 punches with a nice combination, but it has been all Shawn Porter pretty much, according to the judges, and from what I've seen. I'm telling you, I think his fast-paced, high-powered style is could be the difference in the real fight. And we're coming into the final minute now of this 12-round fight. Means we'll have 8 more to go. Shawn Porter landing well, and I think he has just enough power to keep Danny Garcia honest. Oh, right there, just busting him up. The thing is, Shawn Porter's been finding that range all night. Danny Garcia lands a right hand and takes some for his trouble. He just looks a few steps behind Shawn Porter. Look at that. Porter landing that left hand, following the right hand behind it, staying in front of him, giving what seems to be an easy target, forcing Danny Garcia to engage, but not being careless. Landing again on him as we move into the final few seconds of this, the 4th round. Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter. This fight's happening September 8th, and right now this fight is really, it's looking good. It's living up to the hype. Saying that Garcia is tired, Porter's breathing heavy. 2 of the judges gave that round to Shawn Porter. Another judge gave that round to Shawn Porter. So Shawn Porter is up 10 points going into the 5th round. He's just going to want to keep doing what he's doing. He's building a sizable lead. If he can keep it up, he's going to be halfway through the fight, and it's going to be the onus is going to be on Danny Garcia to really make something happen. Oh, Danny Garcia catching Shawn Porter. So, one thing that Adrian Broner showed is that Shawn Porter can be dropped, and he dropped him, and he dropped him hard. But the thing about Danny Garcia is his style. One thing about him is, as far as his punches, he throws a lot of punches, but he seems to kind of, how do I put this? What's the best way to say it? Like, take a picture. He throws punches, and he kind of waits to see what happens, the effect. And Shawn Porter just throws a lot of punches. He's never really doing that. He's landing. He's finding ways to make his punches count, finding ways to keep Danny Garcia, honest. Going to the body is Shawn Porter. He lands a right, he lands a left hand. He lands another one. And look at Danny Garcia landing a left hand. Garcia just seems to he's just getting the worst of the exchanges consistently in this fight. And while he's able to keep Shawn Porter honest because he does have that punching power, Shawn Porter's keeping him honest too. Shawn Porter's letting his hands go, staying right in front of Danny Garcia, moving him to the ropes, and Danny Garcia right there doing some good work, trying to outbox. But then whenever that happens, it's almost like Shawn Porter wakes up. Anytime there's a lull for him, he just seems to get himself together. Landing 2 hard punches on Danny Garcia. And he continues to do this, and then he moves out of the way. He stays just out of the range of Danny Garcia. So he's able to land, get out of the range, and that is what's making the difference in this fight. Look at Danny Garcia landing that left hand. As we move into the final 10 seconds of this, the fifth round, Shawn Porter landing hard on Danny Garcia, driving him into the ropes, punctuating the 5th round. Was that enough for Shawn Porter to get it from the judges, even though I thought Danny Garcia had some good moments? Seems like it was, as one judge gives it to Shawn Porter, another judge gives it to Shawn Porter, another judge gives it to Shawn Porter. So we're moving in now to the 6th round, and Shawn Porter is up by 13 points. Shawn Porter landing hard on Danny Garcia. try. I mean, you know, he's just taking this away from him, and it's just odd. Like, you know, makes me wonder if Danny Garcia would have been more active, could this have been a different outcome? And once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please ring the bell. Let people know what you think of this podcast. You like it, you don't like it. You know, we are filling it with simulated content. That's the plan. And you know, and the motto here is, why wait? Watch it now, and then watch the real thing and compare them. And I think that this sort of just helps the discussion somehow. Nice right uppercut by Danny Garcia. He needs more moments like that, because Shawn Porter doesn't really seem to be showing signs of letting up. Although Danny Garcia is landing more, and I think, you know, Danny Garcia is a slow starter, so we might be seeing a point in the fight where Danny Garcia can maybe turn this around. I mean, he's landing well here. Even though he has Shawn Porter in front of him, he's landing well on him. And Danny Garcia is behind by 13 points, so he's going to want to start winning some rounds. He's going to want to start, you know, doing that. He's going to the body. He's going to want to continue doing that, and hope that this pays dividends for him later in the fight. If he suddenly picks it up and Shawn Porter gets tired because he has expended so much energy. Oh, wow, Shawn Porter dropping Danny Garcia. I did not expect that. It looks like Garcia's hurt. Shawn Porter with a career best performance. Wow. Knocking out Danny Garcia at the end of the 6th round. What a performance by Shawn Porter. I gave the edge in power to Danny Garcia. Shawn Porter taking that away, taking pretty much all the tools away, fighting a really good fight from the 1st round of the 6th. If this fight goes like that, that's going to be pretty darn amazing. Wow, I did not see that coming. Thank you so much for tuning in. The winner is Shawn Porter by a knockout. The fight lasted 6 rounds. 6 rounds. Garcia was knocked down 1 time. Porter was not knocked down. Danny, it's all Shawn Porter, 50-45. 50-46, 50-46. Shawn Porter fought a great fight, landed the punches that he needed to land, and found a way, throwing those punches, just kept landing and dropped and knocked out Danny Garcia. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Evan Jacobs. You've been watching Boxing Time TV. Please find me on Instagram. My handle is Boxing Time with Evan. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these bouts with your friends, and we'll see you at the fights. And remember the motto of Boxing Time TV: why wait? Watch it now, and then watch the real thing. Compare them. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again at the fights.